To the Sunshine State and Orlando City player, proud Canadian, first pick overall in MLS, Cyle Larin. Kyle, welcome to Red Card, my friend.
Thank you.
Pleasure to have you on. Kyle, let's talk about it. Unfortunately, a tough loss against DC United late in that game. But hey, you got to look at the bright spot that you guys are getting closer and closer to you wanting to be a solid team. And early on, you're showing a lot of signs yourself and your team that you can compete with the best in MLS. Talk about it.
Yeah, I think we did really well. And that game, the ball doesn't go in the back of the net. And I think we played really well. And I think I came in and I got a lot of chances, and I know I could compete in the MLS with those players. And I think it was great experience. And I think next game we can get the next few points on the road.
How great is it to get those wonderful balls from Kaká, Brazil international, Hall of Famer all over the world? It's got to be outstanding to have those balls come to your feet.
Yeah, you never know when the ball's coming. You have to always be ready because he sees a lot of things that players don't, so you have to always be ready.
And talk about that relationship, Kyle. Does he talk to you during training on how he wants you to be in certain places at certain times, what to expect, what not to expect, body language, eye contact? Talk about that relationship.
I think it's just always being ready for the ball, because you never know. You never know when I'm going to get the ball from him, because he sees a lot of stuff other players don't, and I think that's what separates him from a lot of players. But no, I think it's just the eye contact of when I'm playing with him. When I make eye contact with him, he sees where I am and he gets me the ball.
Kyle, talk about head coach Adrian Heath. What has he had to say to you before the season started in regards to what he expects from you, what he wants from you? Has he, outlined exactly what he wants to see from you this season?
I think it's working hard and training every day 100% and getting to a next level, and so I can become the player that I want to become in the near future.
Talk about the crowd. It's got to be amazing to have that amount of people in that stadium for the first few games in Orlando, cheer you guys on, support you. It's got to be amazing also around the city, the buzz that has been created there since you guys have kicked off this season, Kyle.
Yeah, I think it's really great, the fans and the support we have. Just every game, we have a lot of people coming out, and I think it's great to have them there because it really keeps us going. And we can get wins and motivation off of that.
Now, Kyle, are you studying teams beforehand, even before the team itself might look at video and break it down? Are you yourself, even before that, studying your next opponent? As an example, Bill Hamid, one of the top keepers in MLS with DC United. Are you watching certain things that you could, see that he might give you an opening or two that you could put the ball in the back of the net with other teams as well?
Last game, no. I didn't watch anything on him, but he's a great keeper, and he made great saves against me. And the ball didn't go back in that game. But yeah, near future I'll be watching videos on keepers and players so I can find a way to score.
You look at Breck Shea, you look at Colin, that back end, Kyle, is to me a real solid back end. I mean, how great is it the way they've played early on this season for this expansion franchise to keep the youngsters like yourself and others focused?
I think it's really good. They keep everyone focused and keep everyone going. And I think that's important. And once the defense is good, the attack will come. And see, last game we played really well. And the defense is good. Attack was coming. He just didn't go in the ball and go in the back of the net.
I mean, Kyle, it's got to be amazing, the roller coaster ride you've endured in your life from Ontario here, playing for Sigma Academy. You went on to UConn. You played in League One a bit. Talk about each and every one of those experiences, what you took away from Sigma, what you took away from UConn in League One to help you today with Orlando.
Well, that Sigma, I think I took away the structure and discipline and go to training every day and make sure I get better every day, and just make sure I get better every day. And then when I went to UConn, little different, a little higher level. I think it was there too, getting ready on and off the field, and just leading up until I go pro. And I think that was important for me to go there and get some games in there, and then making sure I'm ready to play in the pro level. And I think, and when I was in League One, I think that was important too. New league, great league, and got some goals there before I went back to school. And I think that was important for me.
Kyle, Gold Cup is coming up. Canada has not won the Gold Cup in many, many years, but more importantly, World Cup qualifiers are coming up as well. There's a lot of supporters up here, getting ready for World Cup qualifying. You are on Team Canada as of the last friendlies. Head coach Benito Floro has been impressed with you. How important is it for you to help Canada succeed, not only in Gold Cup, but more importantly, to try to get to Russia 2018?
I think it's very important to me because Canada hasn't made to World Cup a long time, and I think it's important for us to do well in these next few games, qualifiers and Gold Cup, because Canada, we have a really good team, really good coach, and I think it's changing, and it's time for us to get to a World Cup.
And Julian de Guzman joined us a couple weeks ago, and he talked about you, Kyle. He talked about the new generation, the future, but he wants that new generation to understand what it means to wear that jersey for Canada and how much suffering has taken place in Canadian soccer, that they want to get to the World Cup. How great is it to have a leader in the Canada camp like Julian de Guzman, Dwayne De Rosario, and others to help you understand the focus and how important it is for Canada?
I think it's important because they've been at that stage already, qualified Gold Cup. And I think it's important for the young players to have them there to push us through it and make sure we're fighting for the country and getting to a World Cup, because I think they believe and we believe that we can get there.
Kyle, we'll close it out with this. Obviously, the season is still young and there's a lot of games to be played still, but it's got to be great to be going up against players like Jovinko, like Keane of LA Galaxy. I mean, so many top keepers like we mentioned, Bill Hamid, and so many others out there. I mean, this has got to be outstanding for a young Canadian player like you to test your talents against some of the best that are now coming to MLS. It wasn't too long ago that people laughed at this league, but now all the stars from around the world want to come here. How great is that?
Yeah, I think that's really good. It's just showing how big MLS is getting and how the quality is getting better. And I think it's important for me to play against players like that, because it pushes me every day to get better and hopefully be like them one day or even better.
Kyle, on a personal note, we'll let you go, but before we let you go, there's a lot of people up here cheering you on to success with Orlando, but first and foremost for Canada, we wish you nothing but success with Orlando to get them into the playoffs, and yourself personally, but for Canada as well. You're a success story here from Ontario. A lot of young boys look up to you, and they're proud to see you go #1 overall. And there's a lot of great talent here in Canada and Ontario. You know that. So continued success and good luck with Orlando and Canada's men's national team, my friend.
Thank you.
Cyle Larin of Orlando City. This is a proud Canadian.